and welcome to your reading, Leo. This reading is for all Leo placements. Happy birthday to my Leo friends who have their birthday at the end of July, but welcome to all Leo placements. So we're going to take a look at your month ahead. I did already post the July pick a card, and I will link that below if you missed it. There is a giveaway in that as well. But yeah, we're going to look at the tarot, get some oracle cards out, tea leaves to see what's going on in your month of July, what advice and messages your guides have for you. So speaking of our guides, let's call them in. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides of the highest vibrational frequency, please be with us today to provide the most accurate, meaningful messages for Leo in regards to July 2023. Thank you for your clear and accurate messages, and thank you, Leo, for being here. Let's get started. Spirit, what is the main message, the main thing going on in July for Leo? What's going on for Leo? What is the main thing for Leo? And what is Leo going to be focused on in July? What is not a priority in July for Leo? And what is something that Leo is blind to in July? What is some surprise? What is blind to? And what should? What is the overall action and advice you have for Leo? Bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess reversed. So Leo, I feel like a spirit is calling to your attention maybe something that you've been hanging on to for too long, like your intuition is telling you something is ready to be let go, to be moved on from, there's just an ending of some sort, but you might be hanging on to it, not wanting to change. For a lot of people, this could be a job. It doesn't have to be. This is a general reading. It could just be something you're clinging on to because you maybe put a lot of effort into it, a lot of time, and maybe your pride is that you just don't want to seem like you're a failure, but there's no such thing as failure as long as you learn from the experience. So I feel like there's something here about an ending, letting something go and moving on to the next phase of life. I'm just taking a look at all the cards now. There is also something here with maybe it's something, this is a general reading, something you're not feeling emotionally fulfilled by anymore. Or you might be just seeking out like the ideal version of whatever this is, and you're thinking that things will go back to the way they used to be, like the good old days, the start of the relationship, the start of the job, the start of the journey, and you're like just really thinking that things will go back to that, but people change, things change, our situations change, our values change. And I feel like this is just something your intuition, your higher self has kind of been like trying to call to your attention, but you might have been ignoring it because you don't want to face an ending of some sort. So the main message here we have is the Seven of Pentacles reversed. And I feel like there's something you've just really put a lot of effort into, your time, your resources, and it's just not blooming. It's not coming to fruition in the traditional Rider-Waite. You can kind of see it here too, like sowing the land, growing something. Like this one has astrological signs, which is interesting. And I feel like reverse, it's just you're not seeing the fruits of your labor. It's not satisfying to you. It's like you're stuck around in some situation for a long time and it's just not working out. It's ready, it's time to move forward. And for what to focus on, we have the Four of Pentacles reversed. And as you can see, he's holding on tightly to something, but it's reversed. Spirit wants you to let something go. It's really clear throughout your reading here. What is it that you're hanging on to? For some people, it could be beliefs, patterns, behaviors. It doesn't necessarily have to be a person or a job, but it's something that you've been holding on to for a long time that just it's ready to be released. What can you let go in order to move on to the next phase of life? Doing some introspection about that, really thinking about that will really, help make it clear. And I feel like for a lot of you, you might know exactly what I'm talking about, but some people you might need to really think about it because it could be some ingrained belief or, thought, behavior that you've been hanging on to for a long time. Maybe for some of you, it's a money mindset, like how you think about money, how you think about like your job and stuff like that. You could have these thoughts that have been kind of ingrained in you since you were younger, like money is hard to make, or like I can't afford this, or only wealthy people could do XYZ, whatever it is, it could be a limiting belief around money that could be keeping you trapped in a job you don't like, or in a situation, an economic class, whatever it is that you just are ready to break free from. Some of you guys could be sticking to a job, sticking to a situation, relationship, because you're afraid that if you're alone or leave, you won't have financial independence. But we have all of these pentacles right here. Right? So I feel like a lot of this has to do with a mindset about money or your actual job or situation, something revolving around your material things, your money, your finances, your career, your job. And I feel like there's something with the staying in something, hoping it'll fulfill your needs and your wants. Just like hoping either one, it'll go back to the way things used to be when you were satisfied, or that it will get better and reach your expectations. But I feel like deep down, you know that this situation isn't for you, and I feel like you've put a lot of time and effort into something, But it's okay to realize that you shifted, your values shifted, what you want, whatever it is. It's okay to acknowledge that and move on to the next phase. I feel like what you don't see is that these thoughts, this situation is keeping you from living, the life you want. I'm really sensing for a lot of people too, it could be a specific relationship could be holding you back from living your dreams fully. That may have come up in past Leo readings, something about a friendship or a situation or something like that. But it can also be a past relationship. This could be like with your parents, for example, or with anyone significant in your life that could have made you feel like you need to play small, that you need to just stay in your job or stay in this relationship, whatever it is, because that's the way things are, and that, and maybe they made you feel like your self-worth isn't, maybe they crushed it a little bit, but you are worthy of your dreams. You are worthy of your desires. And it's okay if your desires and your dreams shift and that the people around you might not be aligned with your new dreams and all that. Don't let other people stop you from living your true dreams and living your purpose. You're getting these nudges from spirit, that something isn't right or that something is right, and to go after it and, to follow your dreams. And I feel like now is the time to acknowledge that. What is it you want, and what can you let go? What can be released from your life? Because energetically, something is stopping you from advancing to the next stage, to advancing to, to obtaining your manifestations, your dreams. And it'll be so freeing and liberating and open up room for your abundance, for your manifestations, your dreams to come into your life. So what is it that isn't working anymore? And again, a lot of this stems from internal dialogue, like our thoughts and our beliefs. But for a lot of people, there could be relationships and jobs and your environment that may need to shift and change as well, for you to move on. And 10s are endings with a new beginning, And I feel like a lot of people, whatever this situation you've been staying in or caught in, whatever you want to refer to it as, is because there's some emotional tie to it, and you're just hoping things get better or change, But logically, or intuitively as well, that it's time for the next phase. And it's painful endings are, but it's going to free up time, resources, energy for you to really fulfill what it is you came here to do, what you really truly want to do. I feel like you're about to enter a whole new phase. If you are ready and are willing to release what no longer serves you. Let's get some more cards, more for clarification and any additional messages for Leo Spirit. What else for Leo? Oh my God, this came out in the other group. I mean, the other reading I just did. Adventure, South. You know, I didn't read what it says in the guidebook for that group, but I feel like for you, but really, when I look at this, I'm getting a totally different message than I did with the Cancer reading. South. I feel like past is what's like stuck in the past, and it's time to like let it go and try out the new adventure. Like be willing to like, you know, get out there, get dirty, like make mistakes, learn new things, have an adventure, and not let the past hold you back anymore. But I'm curious. We're gonna look and see what. Do I have the guidebook here? Yeah. See if there's any additional messages. I feel like there is because I'm feeling very nudged to do this. Take a risk, but an educated one. Do or see something you haven't before, as experiencing something new will help to clear your mind and give wonder to your heart. Look carefully at your plan. Something may be amiss. The situation may have a happy medium. It is not all or nothing. Yes, I like this. Take a risk. You know, instead of holding on to the past, holding on to whatever situation, take a risk and go after your dreams, you know, take a risk of letting something go. Switch it, you know, and it doesn't, again, it could be just a thought, a limiting belief that you could let go. Maybe there's a limiting belief that I can't do X, Y, and Z because X, Y, Z, you know, like, but take that risk, try something new, go after your dreams. You know, I feel like it'll be so freeing and liberating for you. What else, Spirit, for Leo? The wishing well, unexpected gifts, kindness, karmic jewels. Oh, yes. I feel like there's so many blessings coming into your life. Spirit just wants you to make room for them. Like your energetic field, like there's something here with clearing your mind, especially for a lot of Leos here. Clearing it of mental clutter, old thoughts and limiting beliefs that aren't serving you anymore. They're keeping you stuck. Like really, I think it'd be really, really helpful for you guys to journal every day and like do like a brain dump. Just write down in the morning, like whatever comes to mind. That could be really helpful for you. Because I feel like there's some mental clutter here and like maybe meditating. Well, for sure meditating is useful for clearing your mind. And there's so many different forms of it. But also there could be something here with like maybe even like decluttering your space, making room. That's like showing the universe you're ready for the next phase. Like, you know, like just you're ready for these unexpected gifts because your spirit guides, source, you know, there's gifts coming your way, and they're really wanting you to let go of things, maybe even to make way for this, and to be kind to yourself. I think this is clarifying some other things we talked about, like these limiting beliefs. I feel like there's something ingrained, like that's been going through your head, like I'm not worthy of this, I'm not good enough, whatever it is. Spirit wants you to really identify those thoughts and be kinder to yourself, love yourself. You know, I feel like something's happened to make you step out of your personal power, whether that was a past relationship, something that happened, you know, whatever it is, it's going to be different for everyone. But something happened that made you really like start to doubt yourself or take away your, you know, that your sovereignty, your personal power, your confidence, you know. And Spirit really wants you to work on being kind to yourself, loving yourself, you know. And I feel like just doing that alone will start to bring in these gifts that Spirit has for you. Karmic jewels, yes, there's beautiful blessings, you know. The wishing well too is making you think these are things you've been wanting for a long time. And you're like, why aren't my manifestations happening? Why aren't these things coming? You know, and it's because you've been holding on to something that you're going to be releasing this month of July. And then all of a sudden you're going to realize, like, you know, getting rid of what doesn't serve you, taking risks, stepping out of your comfort zone, it's going to allow these blessings, these manifestations to come into your life. And this is beautiful. What else, Spirit, for Leo? Universal love is true love, so love all. Yes, starting with yourself, Leo. This is very like Leo colors right here to me. Universal love is true love, so love all. Yes, I feel like this is going with what we're talking about. Being kind to yourself, loving yourself. And maybe something you're holding on to for some people in this group is pain from the past. Pain, like thinking about people that hurt you, things that went wrong in the past. And I know it's hard, but something that'll be really freeing for you is in a way to let it go, if this is resonating, is to forgive and let go of what happened and just realize that whoever was doing the best with what they knew at that time, even if it was bad, I know it's hard to sometimes, but and really just showing compassion and love for all people. And maybe like it's even strangers or the news, like, you know, maybe you think negative things sometimes, but just really catching that and just having more love. But I feel like for most people in this group, this is about loving yourself, having compassion for yourself, being kind to yourself. And all of a sudden, you know, just so much abundance is going to flow into your life. I love this. Universal love is true love. So love all. Yes. And if you're feeling like you don't have a lot of love in your life currently, sometimes when we don't love ourselves, we're not on that frequency, so we're not attracting new love into our lives, you know? So it all starts within. Loving ourselves, being kind to ourselves, doing what makes you happy. Following your dreams is a way to love yourself. Doing what makes you happy is a way to love yourself. Leo. What else for the month of July for Leo spirit? Oh, flowers, happiness. Happiness is coming for you, Leo, for sure. And it all starts with that inner love. It's going to make you feel so good. Letting go of whatever's been holding you back. It's going to be freeing. You're going to feel happy. This is beautiful. The song Flowers by, why am I blanking on her name right now? What the heck? Miley Cyrus. I could buy myself flowers, you know. Maybe some of you guys have to let go of a person that's hurt you, you know, or like thoughts of an ex or whatever, and just realize like happiness comes from within. And you can buy yourself flowers if you want. You don't need someone else to gift you or love you, you know? I feel like just so much happiness is coming from releasing whatever has been stuck. These stuck emotions, just stagnancy in whatever sense, you know, letting go of the past, clearing out the mental clutter, physical clutter, all of it. It's going to bring forth so much happiness for you. Oh, that makes me happy seeing that. I love that. What else, spirit, for Leo? Oh my God, casket. Someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. Are you kidding me? This is literally an ending. And this does not mean like actual death, but letting go. Someone going out of your life or the end of a situation is going to bring you this happiness. It's going to bring you this unexpected gifts. The end of a hard phase is ending, and it's all letting go of what does not serve you. Ooh, on the bottom here we have man, relations, dealings. Oh, sorry, I think I just messed up the mic. Dealings or relationships with a man. So this could have to do with the ending with someone in your life, letting go past experiences that you've been holding on to with a man, like a father, anyone really at all. With this emperor here too, yeah, this could be letting go of something with an authority figure, a man, a father, grandfather, whatever it is in the past for a lot of you. But this could also be a totally separate thing, possibly about just a man being significant in your life this month. But I think it really ties into everything we've been talking about. But yeah, overall, this is going to be a powerful month for Leos. Wow, I just like pushed this over and I see the Page of Cups. Yeah, I feel like there's just... You're getting more in tune with your higher self too. Like if you feel like your intuition's been blocked, your creativity and all this has been blocked, it's because there's just this block inside you that you're letting go. Letting go of someone or situation, thoughts, what we've been talking about is going to be so freeing and bring you so much beauty and happiness. Powerful month for Leos. But that is your reading, Leo. Again, I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful. Please subscribe if you haven't already, like this video, leave a comment, and again, I will link down below the July pick a card. There's a giveaway in that, and also if you want to view that, I'll give you a holistic view of your month ahead. You can also watch your sun, moon, and rising. You're one of the first videos I'm putting out, but the rest will be out soon this week. But yeah, I love you so much, Leo. And just one more announcement, I do offer private readings, both recorded and live. If you're interested, my email is down below. We can chat about it, set something up. But I'm just so grateful you're here. I hope you have a beautiful month, my powerful, beautiful, brilliant Leos. I love ya, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.